So I specifically remembered logging into that account Kara set up for me last night to shut off like email from being able to be sent to me. And woke up this morning to a very, very, very full inbox. So that whole thing lasted less than a day. I'm taking it down. First of all, I don't think you can even talk to people anyway. Second of all, I don't know that I really want to do it. Somebody else will find me somewhere without me having to deal with a whole awkward conversation of where did we meet? Oh, a dating site. It was fun creating the profile. That's kind of more why I let her do it. But yeah, I don't want to leave my shit up there. Alright, so if you're super curious about what we did yesterday, you can go ahead and see. We created a video. And I think I named it something along the lines of Intellectual Badass versus Dating Website or something like that. It makes more sense if you actually knew what the bio said that she wrote for me. So here we go. Lame sauce. That's my glow run 5K picture. I love that picture. Yeah. About me. I've always been very skeptical of online dating, but a good friend insisted I sign up and give it a try. She even went so far as to help me initially create this profile. I'm a pretty busy person and love my life the way it is, single and all, but I'm interested in meeting the right person, but not really wanting to do a ton of casual dating, and definitely not interested in using the site for random hookups. My average week consists of a lot of working out, because I teach fitness classes, computer work. I'm also a UI designer, and I love making YouTube tutorials. Oh, and I also secretly was kind of thinking I also like making my video diaries every day. But anyway, continuing on. Hanging out with my puppy, family, and friends. I love to travel, meet new people, read books, play video games, and watch Netflix, while laughing as often as possible. I'm looking for an intellectual badass who likes to work out as much as I do, fun and witty sense of humor, an independent man with a strong sense of adventure, preferably not a barfly. I love my dog. I also love my family and have some really great close friends. I like sports, but not watching them. And I prefer adrenaline sports. Skydiving, anyone? What are my interests? Well, book club, coffee and conversation, business networking, fishing, hunting, gardening, landscape, hobbies, crafts, blah, 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 blah. Sports I like, oh, well, watch the other video, because it's really boring to read some of this stuff. Other little catch about it is I don't know, I find a lot of dating awkward anyway. I'd rather just go hang out with a bunch of friends. Besides, I think I'd probably want to know a person a little bit first before they have expectations, and that's kind of what dating is. Rather hang out with friends, and eventually someday somebody would just be like, hey, well, I like you more, or something. I don't know. It's just awkward either way. So, done with that. Right, puppy? Yeah. We didn't want to do that anyway, did we? No, we didn't. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. Silly little man. Silly little man. We just went outside and went for a walk. Froze my fingers. So, I still haven't gone appliance shopping. I really need to do that. What other stuff needs to be done today? Appliance shopping. Haven't really packed much. I packed some, but mostly ended up going on a little audible shopping spree last night. It's an addiction. It's a real addiction. I am addicted to books, particularly books that are have awesome narrators. Let me think. What else? Okay, so, oh, I'm teaching Lacey tonight. Her daughter has strep throat, and so she didn't get on antibiotics until I think Friday or Thursday. And, it's 24 to 48 hours before people aren't contagious. So I asked her if we couldn't just move it until Saturday. 'Cause the last thing I need to compile on top of everything else is to get sick. So we'll be training her tonight. Then we probably will do dinner or something. I need to stop by Tasha's and pick up my spare key so I can give it to Lindsay when she moves into the house or my apartment next week. What else? All my list of things, Charles. They're not running through my head. There's a reason why I write everything down. I guess I should probably eat. I haven't even really ate. It's already like 12 something here. Where are you going? You can't. I'm not a jungle gym. I'm glad you're comfy because this is not comfy for me. And you're kind of in the way of the camera. Goofer. Hey. Okay. So what else do I need to do? Guess I should probably work out. I could do that. Let's see, order of importance. I could work out now, take a shower, get ready for the day. Probably by then, though, I'd have to go train Lacey. Oof. And then my whole day is, like, gone. Thinking aloud. Well, biggest thing is I really, really, really need appliances. Really, really, really. I'm gonna have to de-winterize my house at some point, too. After closing. I need to find probably a cleaning person to come out before I start moving my stuff in, too. Not that the house is terribly dirty, but, I mean, at least she could clean up the bugs and whatever else. Because I don't need to compile that on top of everything else that I have going on that I need to get finished. I wish I'd sold more of the stuff that I wanted to get rid of before I moved so I didn't have to move it with me. I know I'm not taking it to Goodwill. Really not comfy for me. Super comfy for him, not for me. All right, well, for Saturday, January 25th, 2014, this is Desiree V and Charles with a ton of crap to do. So wish us luck and all of that jazz. Talk to you next time. Is that better, puppy? Is it better? You're cute. I need to brush you out, but you're cute.